Welcome to TopTradingEdge, guys. Okay, YouTube should be live, and welcome to. Okay, so today will be only YouTube and Twitter live. Just make sure. Just a second, bear with me. Let me see. Make sure YouTube is live. And get the link also here. Just a second. Let me get the link. Few more seconds. Okay. Yeah, right there. Okay. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome to TopTradingEdge. I'll start with the disclaimers, guys. Okay, that's the most important part. This video and audio is for education purpose only. I do not sell any financial advice, nor I recommend to buy or sell any sort of stocks or investment. For your financial advice, please consult with your professional financial advisor before making any financial decision, and make sure you do your due diligence before you enter into any of the trade. It could be very, very risky. All right, so I will wait for a few more people to join the space, because I just started the space. So I'm gonna talk about a little bit, and then I'm gonna jump into the streams and show. I mean, stream is live, but get to the main market point a little bit. Give another 5 minutes. But I'll talk overall market conditions and few stuff like that. So let's get going on it. So what I exactly tweet about it, few things. So I'll discuss that while people join. Okay, so what I notice here is, meantime, if you can retweet the space, I would appreciate if you guys, that would be great help. Okay, so I'll go through the tweet 5 minutes until everybody joins in. So I notice about the gold, which we're gonna go to the gold market. All right, then we're gonna go to the Nike also. Absolutely, people ask me about the Nike. Okay, then what else? I look at the Tesla. Yeah, today is interesting about the Tesla, guys, because of the Tesla had the delivery number came out today, and that was kind of missing the number. So that we will also deep diving into Tesla, because I'm sure a lot of people believes in Tesla and stuff like that. So we'll go through that. Plus I'll also go through the S&P 500 comparison, few things, and we're gonna go through deep diving into S&P 500 today. And then also I can talk about the UK bond market, what exactly happened. So everybody who's joining in here, I want to make sure they all know that what exactly happening. Just a second, I need to tweet. Okay, right there. Let me also send the link to somebody. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So what exactly happening, we all know that just like how in the US market we have the treasury bonds, same thing, they call it gilt over there. All they are Asian country and Europe, they call it gilt. We call it here treasury bond. So that the bond value was going down because of the yield was rising up, and pretty much there was a one point of time where the yield was rising, almost crossing 5%. So I'm sure a lot of money being invested into the bond market, and people, there's a spread, and once you have the spread, you get a call, and once you get the call, UK has to step in to help them out. Probably that's the reason Bank of England came in and trying to repurchase their bond and help them out. And I think I heard about it, that was a BlackRock also part part of the loss. So that was one of the part I heard about that too. So that's why the UK started flip the coin and say no, not the flip, they flip side and they say okay, we start printing. That is another side of the coin. We need to keep our eyes on it when you start printing. Same thing about Japan and China. So now we have a bigger disaster going on, and I post them right here. This is the chart. You can take a look at it. Look at that. That's the gilt US. That's the UK Treasury bond, not the UK Treasury, UK bond gilt that went down. Look at that. So that was the one news came out, and then upcoming recession. Okay, that's different thing. Gold, Tesla. Okay, Tesla delivery, we're gonna talk about that. And then also we had a news about the Canada. Man, Canada is knocking door of recession. I tweet about that too. So there is something is cooking over there. I think the real estate and as the commodities is going down, and Canada is also having a little difficult time. We're gonna keep that thing in mind also. Okay, and then Amazon news in the morning. I tweet about it. That is like a couple of centers they have been closing, 4 to 5 call center, and those call centers are big call centers. And they said after closing 44 warehouses and halting construction of 7 tower offices towers, they stopped the construction due to they know that I mean, I looked at their balance sheet. Is literally horrible, guys. So I can't even imagine that. Obviously, they're not gonna. There's a loss. They're gonna take that loss and stop constructing 7 towers and offices. It costs tons of money. So that's right here. Amazon close to 4 to 5 U.S. call centers shift to work from home after closing 44 warehouses, halting construction and all. Right there. I'm just trying to give a little time out here, going through the few tweets before I really get to the main market. I hope everybody can see my screens on Twitter, on YouTube, guys. We are only live on YouTube. Right here. Okay, so we are only on YouTube, not on Discord, guys. Today let's give a Discord a little break. So everybody on YouTube. Then also, wow, this is another news, guys. Credit issues right there. You see this, the CD went down from 60. It went up. I mean, credit is the CD which is gone from 60 to 250. No, there is no market, no buyer in the market. That is disaster, guys. Okay, this one is too. And then Warren Buffett losing money. We are posted the $32 billion, but that doesn't mean, see, that's the only one. Apple stock, he's losing 32 billion. So there is a guy, I'm gonna talk about Big Daddy today. Literally, if you guys have time today, I'm ready up for this tonight to show you a few things. If you really have patience today, man, grab your dinner if you did not grab the dinner, and focus on today what I'll be talking. So please buckle up today, and we will really have fun today, because we don't have to focus on trade today, right? There is nothing to watch on trade. So that way we can definitely focus on the reality, the real foundation of the economy, and let's see what exactly cooking underneath, and that's what we need to know. So already okay, so what I'll do is right now we're gonna go through let me see if what the future look like right now. Let's look at the CNBC. What is that? Oh wow, future is down. Okay. Nothing to get excited, guys. Okay, so first most important part is let's take a look at the market actually, or should I wait for the people to join in the market as the people jumping in? Okay, so I'll start a little bit, and then again I'll rewind the tape about the about the recent current situation about the market, what exactly market did and what market look like, and what is my opinion about it. Okay, you have to do your own homework. Remember, that is important, right? Okay, so what exactly happens? I'm gonna just technically right now I'm going into the S&P 500 SPY, and if you see that we definitely June low has been gone. So these, if you notice here, 1 2 3 4 5 days, right? This is your consolidation right here. Now this is in a technical terms is called the when market sells off. So this is what I would read when market was, this is your bear wind, right? Wind is blowing south. If you take a look at these red color strip, is a market going down. This is your bear trend. When the bear trend started, we have a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, constant lower low, no lower high yet. You see that? So I was expecting market to be bounced, but this is not the regular thing because we oversold territory. Right here we were oversold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, right? Oversold. So whenever market get oversold, over exhausted, see the trend line from the resistance is way far out here. Means you try to take the car from New York to Connecticut, you get excited, you pumped up, and you keep driving, and then after 200 miles you drive, you're gonna feel like, oh man, let me pull over. You know what I mean? I got exhausted. Same thing here. When you go far from the trend line, you get exhausted, right? That's how the market works. So market I felt like getting exhausted, but guess what? So there is every time bulls and bear market creates the liquidity for the bulls and bear, both the scenario it happens, guys. Okay, in this case what happened is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days we consolidated here, but that demand what market created after sell of these, that did not last long. It did not get off. This is how I read this chart right now. We could not, this was the support. We spent 5 days out here, right here. Let me go into the in-depth little bit so you can see what I mean to say. Okay, let me go to 5 minutes or 30 minutes. Let's see 30 minutes. And let me turn on the SVP so we all can see that. Okay. So look, what market basically trying to do is this area right here. I draw the strips right here. Let me put this. So guys, those who are on a Twitter, I'm also sharing my screens on YouTube. Okay, but if you join the Twitter, you can interact with me, but on the YouTube you cannot interact, but you can see my screens. So you can yeah, YouTube link is on my profile, is like a Linktree link, and you can go there also you can go to youtube.com/TopTradingEdge. It's a one word, TopTradingEdge, and it will pop right there. Okay, so people who join new here, please welcome. You can go to the YouTube and you'll be able to see my screens on it. Okay, all right, so right here, and I appreciate, guys, because this is the short video stream going to be. So if you click on like button, I would appreciate. So right here, so where we are right now, right here, 363 area. This is the 363 area right here. You see that? This is the area where market consolidated few days, trying to find the support to bounce, but we could not bounce. So if you take a look at it, remember I used to always say the sloping resistance was up here. Sloping resistance coming from all the way top from 420 right here. You see that? But market trying to find the consolidate here and trying to lift, we could not, and we created another sloping resistance. What does it mean? That means market did not find the demand. So you remember, demand and supply. Market is all about the demand and supply. So demand and supply right now, market could not find, despite all this sell-off. This is my reading. Okay, you have to do your homework. This is my reading. Okay, so despite all the sell-off right here, the demand market tried to create, consolidate, trying to bounce. We could not bounce, and we created another sloping resistance right here. This is another this is 30-minute charts. Created another sloping resistance, and that's why we went lower low. Lower low meant to say we broke the previous June low. That's why we created a new low this time. So now people wants to know, Josh, do you think this is like a fake out? Hell no, because 30-minute charts telling me this is not the fake out. This is a real one, because we have the sloping resistance up there. We had these another sloping resistance we have created. That is the more bearish scenario right now. And if you look at the demand and supply point of view, market did trying to create a demand here. You see this right here, but could not get off this green day right there, and then so there is no demand on it. That's what it look like. So if you look at now, let's go to daily chart. So as you can see, MACD is almost 11, yeah, 10.72, almost like a 11, 10, 11. So we still have another, maybe, I don't know, let's see how far it can go, because the pressure is lots of buyer line, the sellers are lining up. We need a buyer. Okay, so this is the bear scenario right now, it looks to me over here. So far still we can go to one handle down on an oscillator point of view. Still we can go down. How far we can go down, that I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so buckle up, I'm gonna about to show you where we are heading. We are going to pre-pandemic level. How come, Josh, you think you're gonna go there? Because there is a gap there, 338. So let me show you the gap so you all can see right there. So I draw the chart on a Friday and I told my community that, hey guys, right there's a gap. So let me switch off all the things so you can see 338 right 338 right here. Yep, right here. You see this? Between this candle wick and this wick, right between this, there is a gap. So, no, sorry, not that. This is the, where am I? Yep, right there actually. 350, 338. We are here, so we can go to 338 right here. That gap has already filled, which mentioned right here. You see right here, my cursor is right there, 338. I just took my all the chart off, but you can see right here. You see this is the gap between here and here. That gap was left on October 2020, 29th October. I mean around 3rd November. I'm sorry, 3rd November we left, which is 338. So we gonna go and fill that gap. So where is that gap goes? Look at that gap, right here, pre-pandemic. That gap exactly at the pre-pandemic level. Look at my cursor right here, and look at the gap is right here. You see that? So 338. You see that? That's where we are going market to fill that gap right here. All right. So that is the bearish scenario so far. That's the pre-pandemic level. Remember, every stock, where every stock is heading, guys, pre-pandemic level. You can take a look at any stock. For example, Apple, right here. Apple is wanting to go south. Remember, this is the daddy. I'm gonna talk about Apple, okay? But right now I'm not gonna go into the Apple. I want to show you everything else. So we can take a look at FedEx. Okay. FedEx. Remember, gap I was talking about, we filled up, and now pre-pandemic level. Same thing about Nike. I made a Nike also. Look at the Nike, never happened. Now Nike also. I'm not looking at the technology stock right now. I'm just going to the Nike. Look at the Nike 2020 level. We already broke that. And Nike heading to $60. Nike is going to go $60, guys, $61. This is my analysis. You have to do your own homework, okay? Why am I going this? I made the video for that. I posted today too. But every time the trend line going to get tested, this is your linear line. We broke the parabolic move. We broke the trend line. We broke the linear line. Every time we break the linear line, we always go and test the trend line, and that's your linear line also. And these trend line coming out all the way right here, 2009. So we are going to go test. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen tomorrow, but eventually it's gonna go there. So that's why I said a lot of things are happening to most of the things are heading back to the pre-pandemic level, everything. So for example, now what I need, I don't go to other stocks. We need to focus on our main S&P 500. So these are the bear scenario right now look like. Okay, now Josh, what about the bull scenario, man? Well, absolutely, I have something bull, because market is looking at the bull scenario too. So hold on, I'm going to show you the volume. If you look at it, okay, now hear me out, guys. Okay, bear can probably close your eyes, but bull can open the eyes. Now couple of things I want to show you. All right, so look at here, look at the volume out here. You see this volume? Every time when market bottom out, the volume jacks up. Do you see volume jacks up right here? Every time, look at this bottom, look at the volume jacks up right here. Look at this, look at here, even in 2022, right here up there in January. Look at that volume jacks. When we go lower, low, volume jacks up. But do not forget this. That time the whole economic condition was different, and this time we had a different. So we market try to create the demand right there. You see this green candle in between? That was the day. This is my thinking. Okay, the bull scenario I'm just trying to show you. Every time you see the volume spikes up, whenever the market is low, market can U-turn and go north, can U-turn to go north, and that's how market does. You have, this is how you need to look. Okay, sometimes you have to, you have to be like, you have to wear the head of market makers. You have to get out of the you got to get out of the retailer zone. You got to think your mind should be just like a market makers. You got to take the head of retailers and think perspective, that how many bears are loaded here, how many bulls are loaded up here. That's how things are in this market. So you need to think perspective from the bulls and bear perspective. Then the more the bear lines up, the better the opportunity market maker would have, because the now absolutely September is over. Remember, this is I'm laying out the bull scenario. The September, the bookkeeping is over for September month, which we were worried about. Probably we all think that the option expiry on Friday and September bookkeeping, that is over. Now they're gonna start writing new books. So if they have to do short covering or anything, I would not know. That could be a whole different new ball game would be. But we have the earning coming in a couple of weeks, I would say, right? Couple of weeks left, and then earning starts, and banks earning, and all banks will be big time troubles right now, if you ask me. Banks are in a big time troubles, but we'll talk about that later on. Right now, I just wanted to mention about the bull scenario, which you saw that this is the same thing happen every time whenever the volume spikes up. And this is what I notice about here, volume spike up. The only bear scenario I notice here is right here. Okay, so bear scenario is only I see this was the demand created, market maker created the demand, but I think the bear was super duper heavy, and these resistance killed the market demand. You see this resistance from these to these resistance created, that has killed the demand. And that's what I can think. So now what market does is market can go lower and lower probably and create another level of demand, because at the end the lower the price, it attracts to the buyers, right? That's what market gonna keep trying. You got to keep going lower and lower until you find the buyers, right? This is how the auction works, right? This is how the bidding works. And that could be the thesis, which I would think probably technically, and that could happen. So but at the end right now we already took that low and we are heading 338. Let's see if market might try to create a liquidity in the market for the bulls. We'll see if that happens or not, because it's the whole new month starting. So that's the one side. Overall market condition is not good overall, which we all see that. All right, so one more thing, those who guys did not see my tweet and all, but I just wanted to show you another before I close the screens here. So what exactly happened in 2008? So if you can see right here, 2008 chart I posted here. We have a similar situation now in 2022 and 23 situation right here. Look at the chart, both look like a picture perfect, right? Both chart look like same, isn't it? If you see in your computer right there. So this is what happened in 2007, 2008 and 2009. Look at the chart, trend line right there. We broke the trend line, and then we created the wedge, we broke the wedge, and then we went down, and market 2007 started going down, and we test the low here, and then we bounce back. So exactly what happened in 2007, 2008, 2009, we went down 57%. So if I'm not going into too much in depth, but I'm just trying to look at the same scenario here. If at that time market went down 57%, so right here, so if I draw the same thing from market top to the bottom, and if it apply the thesis of same 3-year scenario where market went down 57%, if that could happen, if 57%, probably we can print the number of S&P 500 is 210. Josh, you crazy, you gone nuts. You how can be possible SPY can go to 210? Man, believe me, trust me, when something breaks, man, when it breaks, it's like a cycle, right? When you have bicycle, there is a chain. In that chain, when the chain has hundreds of chains inside, right? One chain breaks, how far you can go when the one chain breaks? You can't go any far, right? That can create the domino effect. That's what it worries me right now. The can of worm is closed, not been opened yet, which I'm talking about the mortgage-backed security, real estate market, bond market, dollar, yield. Whenever the yield right now, yield is sitting on a driver's seat, guys, which I mentioned about the yield is sitting on a driver's seat, right? Whenever yield is driving the economy, that is the worst part to have in your life. And that's what we are right now into. Yield is driving the market, okay? And the stock market, right? And the currency market. The biggest market is the currency market. The stock market, everything sitting in the back seat, and yield is in the front seat. Other way around right now going on. That's the only worry. So 2008, when we were talking about, we did not have all the worries where what we have right now. Only thing is that time can of one opened up, and it collapsed subprime and all. This time we still did not. We did not yet, right? So we need to wait for that happen. If that happens, just to lay out the similar scenario, 57%, we could go here, okay? Then we could go. I'm not saying, I'm not here to scare people. I'm here to show you the history, because always whenever we need to analyze, we can't just simply look at the technical. You also need to analyze the previous data, and this is what I used to do couple of quarters ago. I made a video. That time I did not used to have spaces or anything like that, but then I made that video and I showed that history, because you always, history repeats. Remember how the algo works. Algo always look at the history, guys. They have all the system. They go and look at the history and they identify the things and they create the pattern, and that pattern unfolds basically, and that's what we normally see. So, and this is what it looks to me right here. Look at the whole system, the way the trend line has been broken, violated right there. Same thing in 2022, same wedge, same setup, and I'm just laying out. So this can happen. This is the one side of the thing which you need to, this is just to keep it in mind. All right, now let's go back to, I'm going to close this window and I'm going to lay out the Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla, because I'm sure there's a lot of people are losing a lot of money on trading in Tesla, and I've been saying this been a while, guys, right? But Tesla is a cash cow. Remember, cash cow means, because I don't just analyze technically, I analyze the data, numbers inside, and when options also. And based on my analysis of Tesla, the agenda behind is completely, a lot of people have a lot of cash, and I made the video too. So what happened is, every time they create a box strategy. What is box strategy in Tesla? Tesla means one day green, one day red, another day red, one green, one red, and then at the end somewhere they end in the, because theta decay gonna kill you, and then the delta gonna kill you, and plus you're gonna go one day green and one day red. Imagine you're gonna go to the stomach pain on this one whenever they trade like that. So at the end people lose money, right? That's what normally happens. So bulls and bear both lose the money. Most of the time on Tesla, the calls are more heavier than the puts, right? So that's why they market maker job is to gain the. Other day I was looking at just the one strike price, $300 strike price when market was here, $300 strike price, one strike price. That time some people spent $59 million on just the one strike price. $59 million when I was giving the class to my students, and I was teaching them, and I showed them the Tesla, and $59 million people have to spend on it to buy the calls. All the call washed out. All the call washed out, guys. And you know how much they're charging? $10 a call. There's always, just like how you go and buy any stocks or anything, you go to the mall, right? How you buy? You're gonna go and buy just anything. You're gonna go to the Gucci store and say, oh, let me take a look at the t-shirt or some shoes or something, whatever you look there, and they're gonna ask you $1,000 for something. You're gonna say, hey, are you a Louis Vuitton shop, or is this just a Gucci, right? And you go to Gucci, you can find probably a little bit, not like Louis Vuitton price, same thing. So over here you go there, and they try to $300 strike price, they try to sell you a premium of charging you $10, a weekly premium, $10, guys. That's outrageous. Even S&P 500 is more liquid than the Tesla, and there you can find it for $2.50 weekly, or $3, not $2.50, but it's compared to any other stocks, they are more cheaper or up there compared to Tesla. That's what I would say. So just we need to be very careful trading on Tesla. So all right, let's take a look at what exactly happening on technicals, and then we deep dive in on a financial into the Tesla. So as you can see, what I've been saying, this trend line right there, every time market tried to touch the trend line, we got rejection right there. Same thing here, 398 we got rejection. Same thing, 370 we got rejection. Now we tried just now 315 we got rejection. But what market is doing is creating lower low sloping resistance. You see this diagonally going downwards, right? Your point to do is downward. You see this point is going downward right here. You see this downward. All right. So now remember when the trend line broke on Tesla right here, we created an M pattern double top right there, double top, and we announced when we were trading, I announced all these. Look at the divergence, guys, here from this top to this top. This is daily chart. When you see the divergence right here, the market is all the way up there. From here to here, price is going up right here, this arrow, and if you look at this arrow up out here, bang, right there, going down, right? MACD pointing, say I want to go south. Look at that. So market went south right here. So anyway, I mean, this is the price we could show you, you know, up when market was going down. MACD was going down, market was going down, Tesla was going up. If you can take a look at this time, same time horizon, that's what exactly happened here. So, and I said, hey, if Tesla goes up, we have to, as long as the Tesla stays in the trend line right here, we announce here that the trend line is intact, is bullish. When the trend line breaks, you can go rewind the tape when what I was saying here. And then when we break the trend line, guess what? We're gonna roll down, and look at that. What happened exactly right there? After that, it broke, and then we announced that, hey, this is what it looks like, and then Mamma Mia pom pom right there, went down all the way to 265, 263 right here. Then we bounce at the 100-day moving average support. That's the little support here. But now the today number, you know, the delivery number came out. What are the delivery numbers comes out right here? Let's go and look at it. What number came out? Tesla right here, man. I made the video. Tesla delivery number. Where is the number go? I posted that. Okay, just a second, man. Where did I number go? Nike, Tesla. Yep, UK bond, upcoming S&P 500. Okay. Yep, right here. So as you all can see, the Tesla missed delivery number. They were expected was 359,162. So 359,000 vehicle they were expected to be delivered, and we got it 343,830. So somewhere around 18,000 delivery they missed. So when anything miss is not good, right? In our industry, right? Anything miss is not good. So what exactly happening? I'm not just looking at that side. I'm gonna take you down in just a second, okay? So this is your M pattern. This is your neckline on S&P 500, which is critical support at 265. Once we break these, guys, I was expecting probably by after the earning, this M pattern will finish, but looks like the market wants to go faster than even can imagine, because you know what exactly Tesla look like right now. Sorry, let's take a look at the earning per ratio. 75 cents. So if you multiply by, if this EPS continue, earning per share EPS continue 75, it comes out 75 multiplied by 4 quarter comes out $3, right? 75 multiplied by 4, $3. So if you look at the $3, and what's the current price is 265 divided by 3 comes out 88 times. So you are buying basically Tesla at 88 times. You're paying 88 times compared to Google is 20 times. So basically you are paying 3 times more than the Google. Apple is like 30 times, and the Microsoft is also 30 times approximately. So you basically paying 2 to 3 times more than the Google, Apple, and Microsoft when you buy Tesla. Why? What do you have? Price to earning ratio, guys. Show me the money, I will show you the money, right? So this is what exactly happening. Show me the money, it is Tesla. Show me your earning per share, I will show you the money. What do you have? Price to earning. If you give me your earning good, I'm gonna give you price. That's called price to earning. So the price what you see is a speculative price. 265 is a speculative price. It could eventually it could adjust. It could eventually will take time. Depends on market maker agendas, right? This Tesla is a cash cow. They don't want to bring it down to the earth and they kill their cash cow and they don't make money then, right? That's why they want to slowly study. Right here, look at that, slowly and steady, because there is always bull there. Retailers are always bullish on Tesla. Unless you were ahead of market makers, then you can see what exactly how they are thinking. So you need to think that perspective right here. So okay, so let me show you something about Tesla. And so we need to understand. I've been saying this before even result came out, because I remember there's a people who used to make a video on YouTube, few people, and I say, man, these people are trying to rob, people are gonna lose money. And anyway, I don't want to mention people name, but they used to make video, and I say, man, these people don't know because they are holding Tesla position. That's why they pump. So Q1 and Q2 right here, right? That's the Q1 earning came out. I want to open your eyes and you can see exactly what happening. So you understand that you don't want to be part of trap, man. Enough is enough. That's why I'm here, guys. Enough is enough. People gonna, some people become super duper bearish. That is also bad, but you need to identify the bearishness, is it true or not. That's what I'm here to teach you, so that way you would understand that whether are truly bearish or it's like, that's what I tell every time on my academy, that hey, we can be bullish, we can be bearish. That's not what I teach. We need to learn how to make money, dollar. Who care about Tesla or Apple or Bitcoin or this? Bottom line is dollar. That's what I teach, dollars. So just like how Citadel thinks, right? Citadel, their all their last 10 quarters earnings are like record breaking. Why? Because they consider every trade as a volatility and just the point is to make the money. The moment you get attached to hold it for any stock for 10 years and 5 years and what not, and then you never sell, and then eventually it goes down, and then you keep pulling your hair, man, I wish I could have sold that stock. I bought it for $100 and it went down to $500 and I didn't sell it. Now it went back to $100. Imagine after spending your 5 years and 6 years in your waiting period and you don't sell it just because somebody gonna brainwash your mind saying that, hey, you got to stay in the course of investing. You have to stay in. This is how they're gonna tell you. Oh, you got to stay investing. Same thing in 2005, 2006. You in investing in a real estate is your lifetime achievement. You have to investing in a real estate. When real estate was a bubble, they're gonna keep selling, brain feed you. Oh, real estate is your investment. The more money you spend in a house, house gonna give you back. Guess what? That same house you were buying for a $500,000 went down to 200,000. Despite you spent tons of money on it. This is how the brain feed works, guys. So we don't want to be participating in that. I'm here to teach you what I see, and this is what exactly happening here. So look at the Tesla here. They're gonna create all these different ideas about this manufacturing, that this. Don't participate in that, and look at the real number. Show me the money, I'll show you the money. This is how you this is what I teach. So look at $3.3 billion they made first quarter, right? Profit, net income 3.3 billion. But the second quarter came out and they made 2.2. So they lost almost $1.1 billion loss. How much percentage they lost? Almost 33% income, net profits wiped out from one quarter to another quarter. Do not look at the headline what they create. Oh, Tesla beat the EPS, Tesla beat this. No, I'm just giving an example of right now Tesla, maybe another company, but always look at what that real balance sheet look like. So 1.1 billion they lost in that quarter. What does it mean? Look at the EBITDA here. Company said that, hey, my EBITDA is 3.5 billion. Look at how much number, guys, they have. EBITDA earning before interest and taxation. So Tesla was making 3.5 billion on that quarter, but then end up at losing $1.3 billion they lost. So profitability is there, but they lost. So how they lost? $451 billion they lost in probably into the currency fluctuation, because at that time until June there was a currency loss, and Tesla has a lot of money into lot of money they parked into international currency, right? $5 billion they have out of 18 billion cash in hand. They put $5 billion in different currency. So that currency war right now where they are losing money out of $5 billion. If you lose 20 right now in last 2 months, even last 1 month to 2 months, I would say currency, many currency went down 35%, 25%, 20%, somewhere between 20 to 35% many currency loss, valuation loss. Tesla would lose that too, somewhere around between that, because they parked $5 billion there. So they have to do adjustments somewhere when this earning comes out, this quarter, third quarter earning comes out, and you have a doubt on anything, then I'm just trying to open up. This is the quarter early. I like early quarter analysis, not after the earning analysis, because that's where people are losing money. And that's why I used to, when I did not have the space, I used to go and tell people, say, hey, we need to do analysis before, so we can if the rug pulled out, many people don't find the floor underneath and lose money. So we don't want to lose money, right? That's why, look at it here, is 3.5 almost. Look at that number, 3.5 is almost 1.53, right? 1.3 billion the loss right there, EBITDA. So that is not good, guys. There's a lot of profitability loss right in between here, net income, because a lot of interest and taxation they are paying on it. Okay, so let's take a look at the little bit Yahoo, and you can understand what exactly happening here. Let me look at Tesla. So Tesla profitability, we need to understand what exactly they're doing. So Tesla saying my profitability is right here, net income is 9.5%. So if you look at the 9.5 divided by revenue is 67. So Tesla said I'm making 14% net profits. So company making all the investment they do out of all the expenditures and everything, they make 14% net profit. Company makes 14%, guys. Okay, I'm not gonna go through other, but Google 25%, the Microsoft, now they're making around 30-35%. Amazon makes like 5%, 10%. Used to, these are all trailing numbers. Okay, these are trailing, means last 12 months when they had a good time. What about the future? What about this income? What about the next 4 quarter? I'm interested in the next 4 quarter. This is the trailing number. Okay, these are the last 12 months. Imagine what would happen to Tesla now. So imagine if this number goes down, this earning, whatever I'm predicting, this would be below 2 billion. If that is the case, I don't know, man, this could have been big trouble. This is not a good number coming out. So that's why you need to keep that thing in mind. Over here, 14% profitability is very, very low because of the currency war going on right now in between. So that's why I feel like delivery down, currency down, everything, currency up, that would fluctuate the price way higher. So keep that thing in mind. Plus outstanding shares are 3 billion. Is too much outstanding shares based on this income. Now, I'm not gonna go into too deep dive in on that, but when I give a personal one-on-one classes, that's what I teach everything in detail, how to analyze in Tesla. But right here you can see what exactly happening in Tesla. So
Josh, sorry to interrupt, one quick question, if you allow.
Yes, please go ahead.
Josh, you're talking about Tesla, right? Tesla is a capital intensive industry, unlike Microsoft or Google.
Correct.
And another issue with Tesla is because of the supply chain impact, I think they were not able to sell as many cars. So if you look forward looking, don't you think Tesla has a lot of potential going ahead once the recession and the interest rates are adjusted properly? So if you look for the future, I think there is scope. That's what I'm thinking, Josh. I want to have your view.
Okay, so for me, show me the money. I do not believe in the future in terms of Kathy Wood's pattern that, okay, this company has a groundbreaking technology and groundbreaking ideas and groundbreaking this, and tomorrow they can whopping profit. Absolutely no, I have full faith on it. But the problem is the market condition, the cloud what we have over right now over the market is totally different than what we used to be. That's the reason Kathy Wood losing right now 70%, 80% portfolio, and maybe she could wipe out the market also, because when all the liquidator comes into the picture, it could be a whole different scenario. So I do not invest. I don't teach anybody to be go into the futures and think you invest and then you can pull out the rugs underneath. And that's what happened with a lot of companies lately. If you go through, we don't need to wait for one company to happen, and then if that happens, it could be disaster, right? So that's why you got to look at the macro. If you look at the macro analysis, that macro is looking very horrible right now, and that's why I'm trying to show you the numbers here. If the company number goes down, that means company is in trouble. company is in trouble, no matter whatever it is, show me the money and I will show you the money. This is my thinking, is up to you guys. There's a lot of growth companies are there. Definitely they can sell you the dreams, and I don't need to. I learn in my life, in my 25-year tenure, that I don't believe in any dreams people try to sell me. Doesn't matter whether it's Apple or Bitcoin or anything. Doesn't matter what technology they have it. Show me the money, and then I will show you the money. That's how I like to invest in. Otherwise, I'm not, because I can catch any flights. At the end, in the market, if you want to be successful, your goal is to get the dollar, to make a dollar. If you lose money investing Tesla, Tesla not gonna come out to my home and say, hey Josh, you lost the money, I'm gonna give you a refund money. They don't give. So that's the reason I learn about it, that need to invest into the company where the growth is there, the company is making money. Company has to make money, and I'm gonna pay accordingly. I'm not gonna pay 100 times and 88 times just because retailers are paying for it. Eventually it get adjusted. I've seen in my life. So it happens, but that's the reason I showed you the price. What you see is just the Tesla is a cash cow. The moment people run out of the cash, you will see automatically reality, and that's why people hate me, because they think, man, this guy is a bearish guy. But I'm not a bearish guy. I'm not a bearish. I'm not a bullish. I teach you how to read the numbers. I teach you how the technology. I mean, technical analysis works. I'll teach you how the macro works, and then you need to do your own research and analyze. I'm absolutely agree with you that it could do that, but no, for me, I would not invest like that. That's not me.
Okay, thanks for that, Joshua. Thanks for your point of view. Just one stupid question. It's 9 o'clock here in New York. Are you looking at live markets at the moment? Which markets are you looking at?
Yeah, market is right now. It's S&P 500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the market is, so 9 o'clock means market has not been open yet. Absolutely, but I can see the chart.
Oh, okay, got it. Thank you so much, Josh.
Yeah, no problem. So right now we are not live. Market is not live. Market is not open. This is just I'm reading the chart. Okay. All right. So this is the Tesla. Then let's take a look at the. Okay. Anybody has any questions about the Tesla? I will go to. Sorry, I didn't go to the message before I switch the screen from Tesla, because I'm sure there's a lot of people have questions. Hey, can you talk about Bitcoin? Absolutely, no problem. Just give a little time. I don't want to change the topic. Let me get one at a time. So I'll take a question. Anybody has a question about Tesla? That I will take the question once I flip the chart. Okay, Josh, current protocol. Okay, show me the money now. Comparing. Okay, long-term Tesla is king. Anything? Yep. Anything is. It's like mostly what happened is, guys, look, this is what exactly happened. Like Kathy Wood, for example, she was believing Palantir. Everybody was believing in Palantir, right? And then Palantir, she was buying at 35, 29, 28, and then keep loading at 25, and then eventually she got squeezed because stock is going down. Now when you buy 25, 29 and stock goes to 25, you keep loading, and then stock also keep going $20, then it goes to $18, then it goes to $15, and then it goes to $13. What do? You get squeezed. You're gonna keep losing money because your portfolio goes banana. When your portfolio goes banana, you end up changing your mind, and you're gonna say, you know what, let me sell this stock because something is fussy here and I'm losing big time. You'll be answerable to others, right? That's what normally happened here, because she bought a Palantir, keep buying, and she keep losing here because her somewhere analysis was wrong. That's why I teach those who take my private classes. I go in depth with each and every, what are the questions they have, plus I teach them, and that's what they learn all this. And look what exactly happening here on a Palantir. Same thing could happen with Tesla. Just you need to give a time, and I'll give you example right here. Carvana. You know Carvana, right? So one of my students, he said he bought a Carvana in February right here, and you look at the EPS, negative 80 cent EPS, and look at the company. After the earning, it went constant 8 months up. After the earning, it went down a little bit, and then stock went up, and then created from 260 to 379, 375 right here, right? 8 month constant went up, and then eventually it went down, but from that price, look at that, from here to here, on that earning another 4, almost right here, almost 12 15 months, right here, same price, went up, never went down. Eventually got adjusted the price because company could not survive. Because of the number, company could not, because market condition was not same, right? Macro condition was not the same. That's why Carvana went down. Oh no, this is Carvana. I'm not comparing Carvana with the Tesla because it's two different things, but I'm just giving you example. Market can adjust the price accordingly. Okay, accordingly company makes the money. Bottom line is net profit. Okay, other than that, the Kathy Wood right here believes in Palantir, and she used to believe in, and then she immediately gave up because I know why Palantir is, I know why Palantir gonna go down to the downhill, and I knew this was gonna happen. But at the end, I'm not gonna go and into the, I don't work for Kathy Wood, but those who follow me, I explain them and why Palantir would go to $5, and look what exactly Palantir is doing, right? So there is a reason behind it. It's not about technology. This company has a great technology and a lot of good things about the company, but at the end, it's the show me the money. And many parameter plays, guys. I can't go too deep diving on this because it's gonna take a lot more time on it. But I'm just giving you an example. There's a many company has a lot of potential, guys. But at the end, we need the money. You show me the money, and that's what then you're gonna find the institution investor to buy. Okay. Tesla, what is the price target earnings, man? This earning price target, man, I did not. Let's see. So based on the dilutions and all, I mean, for me, I told you guys I would not pay $100, but it's up to the, until unless company go and change the thesis. So for me, in this quarter earning, I would say, wow. Guess what, guys? I did not know this. I just saw. So company is expecting earning per share $1.05. Wish you all the best, guys. Wish you all the best. Last quarter, they sold the Bitcoin and they survived 75 cents earning per share. I don't know how they're gonna bring this to the 105, and plus their currency losses. So in this case, I just, man, this is not good. This is really not good. Okay, this is not a good. So probably then, if that's the case, Tesla would have a low. We're gonna break the problem with these things is, guys, Tesla is a cash cow for market makers. So they're not gonna flush like toilet like how they did with the Netflix and other company, because they're gonna slowly take these and milk the cow out of all the bulls, because Tesla is like is celebrity in the stock market, where a lot of people have a lot of faith on the company and they keep buying calls, and market maker loves those premium, slowly premium, because you can make all the money in one shot, right? If the Tesla goes down, they're not gonna make money. So they're gonna take slowly down, and that's why you see this sloping resistance constantly, and this is the wedge created. Eventually the wedge will be broken down, and we're gonna test these. Everything comes to reality in life, guys. I have seen in my world, is up to the people how they analyze it, whatever they want to do it, but eventually comes to reality. Look, even Apple also is to the reality, right? Every company. Tesla is not made of gold, guys. Right now it's just a game going on. You just give a few years and you'll see automatically down. Market will humble everyone. Okay, sounds like a short-term puts on Tesla. Man, that's up to you. Short right now market is you got to be watch out. Okay, that's what I would say, because if everybody become bearish, then Tesla can also sustain the value too. Depends on it. So we'll see. All right, Giga stocks. What's up, buddy? Giga, you got any questions about Tesla?
So hey, Josh.
Yes.
Yeah. So any guidance on the robot that they showed on the AI day, and also Tesla is kind of like the leading in the EV sector. So if it goes down, do you think the rest of the EV stocks potentially can actually go significantly down or even go bankrupt?
No. Tesla, I'm not saying bankrupt.
No, the other EV stocks like Nikola or all the other ones, Lucid or
Well, Lucid has a lot of money, and but they just diluted, I guess, Lucid. So they're just collecting money. There's a lot of companies. So people in this industry is mostly people will have a difficult time. Those companies would not have cash, or they cannot borrow the more money, and then they could have difficult time. So then each and every company I need to go and analyze it, what and all balance sheet they have, how much cash they have, and what not they would have, and if they can borrow money or not. That's the whole different world thing. But when it comes to macro, when we have the recession period, I have seen the scenario. What happen is there will be you will not find any lenders in the market. Very rare to find until unless some groundbreaking technology you have and you can prove the points, and you can find a person like Warren Buffett who has a tons of money. Because at the same time, the people who are invested, they are always remain invested, and they are also losing money. So they are looking for a bang for a buck, right? They also people look for it, so that can happen too. So so that I'm not gonna go into the every EVs and all. That will be a difficult, but yeah, the company has a lot of good stuff. Indefinitely, I'm not saying, but my thesis of teaching to my student is to not to lose money. And if you don't want to lose the money, then I always believe in a fundamental foundation. Foundation should be the company's potential, which the financial. If the financial is not there, slowly there is a little politics behind this on a Tesla playing. Earlier days, in before pre-pandemic, market maker, they used to short the company, and they used to rake the money from the retailers and Teslas and all. Now they are not shorting crazy or anything like that. They are milking the cow from these, because there's a lot of people have a lot of money made on Tesla. So they are slowly milking out, and that's what every day I see that. Other than that, I do not see a more potential in terms of the price right now going higher, until unless company go and produce the revenue. And that's what I am concerned about it, because Tesla's profitability is drastically reducing right now. Drastically reducing, that's the word I would implement right now. Once they start making money, and they definitely, yeah, it can flip up down to up also, and it could do good. But at this point, no, I would at this point. That's the reason I've been saying, and that's what has been happening this quarter by quarter. So I'm not here against any. I'm not here to point, guys. I do not have any single position. I don't, I'm a very small guy working from my basement and trading. That's it. So whatever I see, I will say. Whether you like it or not, that's up to you guys. I'm here to just open the eyes. Whatever I see, I have nothing against. I'm a fan of Tesla. One thing I remember, I'm a fan of Tesla, but I'll be not biased. I will not give you my biased opinion just because I'm a fan of Tesla or fan of anything. I will give you honest opinion when it comes to analyzing the company's potential from different angles. Now, if you want to be a biased opinion, because that's the reason I say some people will be always bullish. They always be bullish, and they create celebrity. Then they at the end, sometime they lose money. When they lose money, then they will remember me after some time. There was one guy who used to be honest. Because if I speak good, you're gonna love it, and I will create more followers and more this and that. But that's not who I am. I will speak whatever I see. All right. So all right, let's get going. Moving on to now market. So let's look into the bond market. So TLT. So right now, guys, we need to focus more onto the bond market too right now, because yield is driving our economy right now. Yield is driving the economy, and that is the biggest problem we have in the market, and that's why we need to focus on it. So I've been saying this when TLT 20-year trade. What is TLT? TLT is a 20-year treasury bond, right? So 20-year treasury bond was going up because this time market was doing quantitative easing right here. So they used to buy this. How they were buying? They were going to the reverse repo market backdoor, and they were as a collateral they were supplying these, and all the bank has excessive cash. They used to go and buy the bond, and the yield was controlled. But now that reverse repo market pretty much almost like a $2.4 trillion has been filled now, and now that is history. Now slowly market is going down, because market at the end, Fed has to dump those mortgage-backed security which is comes into the market. Not the mortgage-backed security alone, but I'm talking about the treasury also. They have to dump in the market whichever get mature, and they have to burn all the cash they have to burn once they get mature and get paid right here. So this is what they are normally supposed to happen, and that's what is happening. That's why the bond market is the vulnerable market right now. We have situation right now. So if I look at the 10-year treasury right here, let me go and look into this so we all can understand. 2-year treasury right here. So if you look at the 2-year treasury, it's 4.20, right? Yield. So yield has to be always above the interest rate, right? We are right now below right here. In fact, inflation rate, I would say inflation has to be below, because inflation is high, people are losing money, then it's a pointless to invest into the bond market. So guys, today I just want to tell you something. Okay, let me finish this and I'm going to explain you about the bond market, because when market can flip, okay, that's what we need to know. We want to go a little bit advanced, right? So we're going to focus on to that also. So let me finish this point and then I'm going to go to the important point. So your question should be, Josh, when do you think this could the bad thing become good things? That's what we need to focus on too. So let's do that. So right now you see the 2-year treasury yield is right here at around 4.20, and then 10-year treasury is lower. So the 10 years should be higher than the 2-year. We have opposite right now, right? So that's why the yield is inverted. You see that 2 to 10 is inverted, 10 is lower, 2 is higher, right? 2-year yield is higher, 4.20, and the 10 is 3.7, 3.8. So that's inverted. Whenever the yield get inverted, the recession is imminent, and it can be within 12 months to 24-month recession always comes. That's how things are. Same thing right here, 20 to 30 also inverted right here. 20 is 4, 30 is 3.74. Actually 30 should be higher than the 20, which is not, right? The longer the term, the more the risk. So that should be higher, which is not. That's why that is also inverted. Now is freely flying, because the Fed is right now they have to do quantitative tightening, which is not even started yet. So right now they stop doing QE, probably I would say at least, but once they start doing quantitative tightening, the market yield will rise a lot. When the yield goes on a driver's seat, you know what would happen to the market, right? It is dangerous. It's not good, guys. It's very right now situation. What is coming ahead of us is, I feel like is something going to collapse. Still did not collapse anything, but yeah. So that's the reason now. If you take a look at the dollar, Dixie, dollar is under control right now because it's parabolic move right here. And I think central banks are now coming into the pictures. The world, worldwide, and I guess working with the Fed. And every time the dollar goes up, we have a recession. And I'll show you the history right here. Look at that. 2000. Dollar went to 120 right there. You see that dot-com bubble, 21, 22 right there, 22. Look at the dollar went to 120 right here. We are how far we are? Way far to go. Now my price target, when was here, and I said when dollar was 92, and I said, hey, we're gonna go to 120 right here, based on my analysis, guys. If you recall, I have said, those who follow me 6-8 months, I used to say this and say, hey, we're gonna go here, and look at that. We are not that far. Just give a little time. You will see eventually. And that's where we are in the moment. The higher the dollar goes, the bigger the problem big company would have. The company who are doing international business, they will be losing big time money because of the dollar is getting stronger. When the dollar gets stronger, they lose big time international currency conversion loss. So that's another loss. Those who are importing, yeah, they would love to do this, right? Import people, they feel good, but the people who are exporting or people who are doing business internationally, those companies would suffer a lot bigger time. So that's where we are heading every time dollar goes up. Right here, you see that we have always hit the recession. Look at that. Even 1985 also right here we hit the recession, right? So this time we are also heading in that direction, and we have a long way to go because inflation is way high and the Fed rate has to be above the inflation rate, otherwise pointless to sell the treasury and very hard to find the treasury. So what I was talking about it, when can we flip this? When do you think the yield, Josh? That's why I say yield is rising right now. Yield is on a driver's seat. When the yield goes down, right, then the game begin. But you can't just bring it down, just keep buying the bond and you think yield is going down, right? That's not the right way to do it. You need to do the healthy way. Healthy way mean to say you need to find the real buyers in the market. And when can you find the real buyers in the market? When the inflation goes down, Fed rate goes down, people will get excited and start believing the economy that, hey, so the real reason is to bring the GDP up. You got to bring the GDP up, bring the inflation down. You want people to go to work. So basically, the Fed always talking about that, oh, we have the excellent labor data and unemployment is this. I know, guys, that's not the right way to do it, because we have a huge inflation. People are doing two, three jobs. If I go and do 3 jobs, you think, oh wow, this many jobs are right now. 1 million people were working, or 12 million people were working at last month. Now is more because I'm doing 2 jobs. Now I'm doing 3 jobs because I can't pay my bills. You get? So the people are doing, same person is doing 2-3 jobs. That's not the that's not the way to measure. The right way to measure is the GDP, right? So GDP is the laggard right here. So problem is the GDP is the negative, and that is the problem, not the way where the unemployment rate is this, and that's why our economy is strong. Man, I don't think that, because I know that many people, we all know that too, people are doing 2 to 3 jobs nowadays, and that's a little difficult. That's not the right way to judge the economy. Right way to judge, to look at the GDP. And that's my thesis, is up to the people, whatever they look into it. That's why, I don't know, sometimes when I see all the interviews by the Jerome Powell, and people are asking the questions, and they are always Jerome Powell dancing on the floor of, oh, we have unemployment, look at that number, he's looking excellent. And then nobody raised the question that how can you look at why don't you talk about GDP and talking about the unemployment? Somebody need to raise the question. If you are an economist, you should know about the GDP, why GDP is going down, and the unemployment, you think economy is strong. That is the way to analyze unemployment number? No, you got to go and look at the GDP. But I don't know, man. These all questions, before they come to the podium, they already know the questions, and that's why otherwise other questions they don't even allow. This is what I'm thinking. Okay, it could be. I don't know, but I'm not there, so I don't know. But yeah. Okay, Jesus, what's up, man? Can you look at VO, any price target for a start investment? Sure, absolutely. Paramjit, I'm thinking maybe in an update Monday they would dump hard on Tuesday. No, man, I don't want to go into that thesis, dump and this and that. Let the market maker decide whatever. Josh, when next market go up, how long it could last? When it cash right now, guys, you forget about the market going up. Cycle changes, I'll update you. Right now the cycle is bearish. Once the cycle change, I'll update. Until then, right now is the bearish cycle. So once the cycle, we are getting exhausted. If you look at this market, is getting exhausted, but I'm waiting for it. I just need a proper confirmation. Once the confirmation comes, I always announce. At this point, the cycle is bearish, and we have a horrible situation right now. But I'm waiting. Look, market tried to create one right here, green day, to create a demand, but the demand did not last, and we flushed down. So that is not a good sign here. So let's see now Monday, Tuesday, because it's at least 1 or 2 days if they bring the green, and see how many market has to look. Market maker job is to create a demand. And that demand, people has to accept that opportunity. If they accept the opportunity and get going and market bounce, because demand and supply, right? Market is all about demand and supply. But when market create the demand, that demand has to accept. If it doesn't accept, then market go lower low. When create lower go, and again trying to create a demand, and if that demand is not getting accepted, then we could go again lower low. That's how the system works, and that's what I'm trying to show you in 30-minute charts. Hope you understand what I'm talking about, guys. You see this? This is your sloping resistance right here, coming out all the way from here. That is got rejection, and then we created another sloping resistance right here. Now let's see how far this sloping resistance gets sustained, and they're gonna create a demand. If this we break through the resistance and probe through, and see if that buyer accept that demand. If they accept demand, then supply will be created. Then it can go higher. So we'll see. That's why we need another day or two to market to recompile and see what it brings. But the pressure is downward. That's what I see. Let's see. What are the indicator not today, man? All this. What platform are you using, man? All these questions later stage, guys. Anything related to market, you guys, let's focus on that. I'm always 7 hours live, guys. Monday to Friday, I'm always live, and you know, bunch of things you can ask. Today is a short term, so I need to analyze varieties of things. SPY should bounce at least temporarily at 200 week MA. Man, I wish I would, but you know that's not the way to analyze it. Whatever the cycle market creates, I just like to go with the cycle. I'm right now 100% cash. I do not have a zero investment in any companies. So I identify the cycles, and based on that I go with that right now. You are so cute, Brenda. Thank you, Brenda. Right, okay. So that's what it basically right now it looks like, and let's take a look at the another market where we go and look at the gold market right here. So gold market, just to give you an idea, gold is okay. So gold market right here, we have a resistance around 1684, 1700 right here. This is the channel, downward channel. We have double downward channels right here. Inside channel, there is another channel right here. So 1700 is resistance. We need to watch here and see what happens. Once with the channel breaks, we could go bounce and test the channel. If not, we can go and down and test this. So this is what the gold looks like right now. Is we are in this channel, slowly going down right here. But gold is, you got to give it time. Gold is a process. It's a big process right now. Look at the if you look at the MACD, it is pointing down right here. So very low. Gold could go to, so the gold, when it comes to gold analysis right here, if I draw monthly chart, I'll show you something what I see here. So gold is coming out all the way trend line from 2000 right here. You see that 2000. Look at that. Every time we test and bounce. So every time the trend line. Now look at the same scenario here. Gold. We in the 2008 when we had a recession, gold bounce, and then look at that. The trend line broke right here, and then we touched the linear line, and then we went down here. That time we did not have the inflation issue. Remember this time. Over same scenario we had here. Now we have the same setup. Look at the exact same setup now. Trend line broken, we went up, trend line broken, linear line tested, we're going to go and test the same trend line coming out. Always, when market always go and break the linear line, test the trend line right here. So we are heading 1500 area, gold. Same setup, everything is same setup. Look at that. Over here, the MACD also same setup right there. Look at that. Same here, look at that. Tops falling here too. See that right there? You see that? So similar setup right now on a gold also. All right, Bitcoin. Let's take a look at somebody who's asking about the Bitcoin. Okay. Then I'll definitely open the thing, and I'm gonna go through a lot of stocks, guys. Your request I will take. Okay, I'll take your all the requests and we'll go through the charts. So let me look at the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is legal, short term. Short term Bitcoin is right now. Bitcoin is compressing, guys, right here. We have a wedge created. So if you ask me, let me get rid of this so I can. Bitcoin is compressing in the wedge. You see this wedge right here. So this wedge, once we get smaller somewhere time, the Bitcoin is super bearish right now. And if you look at the MACD, it's compressing here too, and we are in bear territory. So maybe compression here, and eventually we're gonna break the floor. I do not expect anything. It's just the here and here, but we're creating lower low. You see this lower low point, lower low going. That's what Bitcoin is doing. Lower low, right there. So we need to break, in order to be bullish more, we need to break this upwards, the trend line, and then we'll talk. Until then, we need the MACD also need to point to enter to the bull territory. All right. So Bitcoin is right now overall looking bearish. Okay. Then let's take a look at the oil market right here. Let's take a look at the US oil. US oil pop today. Okay. US oil has a resistance to follow right here. You see this? This is the channel US oil has created now. Let me get, we have too many things here, so let me get out of these, all these, so we can understand what exactly happening. Wow, man, a lot of things happening in US oil. Okay, so this is what the channel has been created, and in this oil, man, oil is very, very important to analyze. Okay, just a second, bear with me, guys. I'm gonna show you something, what I see. You see downward channel. So this channel is a downward channel, and we are testing. So US oil could bounce, go to resistance here around 86, 87, and we could go down. That's what the short-term period oil look like. Long-term period bear MACD pointing, you know, MACD in a bear territory is completely suppressed. The moment oil trying to create little high, look at that, this channel right here, it pushes down every time. So we could not even trying this top resistance here, because if that resistance try, we can go higher. So right now the channel is inside these around 85 now. Okay, so this is the area right now is playing in this. The moment the channel break upward is bullish. Until then, just stay in the channel market, whichever direction market change the channels. That's what we need to focus on. This is the channel of the oil. Eventually, the way this is downward channel, remember the wind is blowing south. So whenever the wind blows south, what we do is right here, this is where we are going. Oil is going this. So I would see oil probably lower right here. This is my price target based on the channel. Okay, and if recession comes in, there should be another. So we could go and test this. Remember what I said here. Right here, this is where we're gonna go, because the wind is blowing south. See that? This is not, I have not created, this is what market maker has created this. So they are basically wants to push the oil down in this channel. Slowly we are heading here, $62. Okay, Fed meeting, a lot of Fed meetings are scheduled for tomorrow. So yeah, it's not a Fed emergency meeting. Oh yes, there's an emergency meeting, guys. Okay, Fed has announced that too. They opened it. I need to go and deep dive in more into the other things. I need to spend some time analyzing. There is a discount rate has been announced. So I think there is a stress test going on. You know, Fed and the bank. They don't want bank to fail. That's the thing I'm thinking. So I think I did tweet about it. I don't know, did I tweet or not, man? But there is a big thing going on, guys. It's a global financial issue, crisis, and I will deep dive in later stage and I'll find out. But yes, it's absolutely, market is in a turmoil mode right now. Okay. Yeah, it's a emergency. It's an emergency. Yeah, emergency schedule. Absolutely, man. So we need to focus on that and see what exactly happens. Okay. So that's that, or US oil. And then let's take a look at it. VIX. Okay, guys, this is also VIX important, because people think people need to know what exactly VIX is doing, because look at that, we test that 35 and then we got rejection right here. VIX, despite market broke through the low, right? You see this VIX, look at the wick about the body, a lot of things right here. So 35 the resistance right here, that once we break this, if really you know the market doesn't do the toilet flush, if they really flush the market, then VIX can pop through this and can go to the roof. And that happened here in 2020 when the pandemic, 85. Then we did the February when Brexit time, 2018, right here we broke to the roof, we did right there. So these two times we did the VIX, but this time, man, we have bigger issues, but still VIX is not topping. You follow? It's being controlled. So yeah, some reason the moment market get oversold, immediately buyer lines up. Used to line up, and now they are not doing QE. They are doing QT. So probably that could be one of the reason. Okay. So we'll see what it brings on that one. We'll keep eyes on it. Don't want to jump in anything extra on it. All right, so that's the VIX. VIX is still in a yeah. I mean, if you look at the oscillator also, so if I look at it, still has a room to go little bit, but market is getting exhausted in terms of the VIX slowly. But remember, VIX could go right here higher also. You see that? VIX could go higher. This is not the top. This is the top. So oscillator has a lot more room. Even it can go to 4. Positive 4. Wow, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Still has a room to go. You play the momentum. Yep, you play the momentum. You the king. Okay. All right. So then let me look into another one right here. HYG mortgage back. This is the HYG corporate bond right here. That is vulnerable, guys. This would be a big look at the MACD pointing south. HYG. These are all convertible bond. That is also not looking good right now. Right here, it's pointing south. So if that particular scenario, when we go down, probably this could go to pandemic level, which would be here. So I'll push the price target here. This could go may more, guys. This could be you watch as give the time, you will see this one. This would go to banana, man. This is not good. Corporate bond, because there's a lot of maturity happens. I did discuss live, right? You all know about this. Corporate bond would be getting mature. When they get mature, people will not even have, the company would not have money to pay because stock went down. Mortgage back is also going down. So this is another big elephant in the room. This could be a bigger problem right here with the MBBs going down too. Right here. So I don't know how they're gonna manage this one. I'm keeping an eye on this. Something's supposed to break. If something breaks, real estate or mortgage market, something will happen. Still they are doing QE on a mortgage-backed security. So if you take a look at right here, mortgage-backed security, let's go and look into. Okay, so if you take a look at the mortgage-backed security, they're supposed to do QE. So June, right here, June 1st, balance sheet was $2.707 trillion balance sheet, right? 2 trillion, sorry, 2 point, right here, see numbers are June 1st, 2.707, so 2.707 billion, right? Right now is 2 point, now they did QT 7 billion, almost, yeah, 7 billion they did, 707, right? So 698, 789, 9 billion they did dump in the market right now. They reduced the balance sheet of 9 billion. That's it. They're supposed to do 17.5 each quarter from June, just June, July, August and September will be more. So probably around 75, 85 billion. Out of that they only did 9 billion so far. They would say, oh, it's not mature. I don't know about that. But eventually, yeah, this is pointing south, more gonna go down. I'm hearing that the QT has to be going on. The balance sheet shows that just week alone. Yeah, weekly there was a 19 billion worth of quantitative tightening and it's hurting the global economy. Yeah, right now it's hurting because there is no choice. That's what they have to do. They have to hurt people, and that's how the inflation comes down. How do? You cannot make people happy. Quantitative tightening is the worst thing, man, to have to do that. You know, no politician wants that. Yeah. So Josh, if some scenario after today we the pre-market more make new low and change the move up, where it potentially resistance on Nasdaq and Dow and DQ. You mean resistance? Right now is a, look at that, right in front of your eyes. If you took, you see what exactly it is. So it's a free fall. We are going, Nasdaq is going lower. We could go and test 10,000. We could go 10,000. Yeah, Nasdaq is heading to test 10,000, guys. So Nasdaq could go and test the 10,000. So let me see where is the gap, if there must be a gap or no. I'm trying to find any gap here. No, there's no gap here. Pre-pandemic level here. Oh wow, there is a gap here, little gap, 9,156. Yeah, right there, little gap. But anyway, the bottom line is pre-pandemic level is we are going right now, even S&P 500, which is 9,744 right here. That's where we are basically going, and there's a gap here to be filled here too, which is 9,168. So Nasdaq could go down to pre-pandemic level. Everything is going pre-pandemic level. If the stock is going, everything will be going. Remember, all the commodity S&P 500, they had a great quarter, right? First quarter and second quarter, third quarter. Last 3 quarter was great on all the utilities and commodities, but now this quarter, the third quarter is horrible for all the companies, right? Because they went down. So that S&P, it gonna bring down earning per share of S&P 500 drastically, because a lot of company has a lot of impact on it. That's why this third quarter earning is not going to be great on earning perspective of S&P 500. So that if you go up right now, I don't see. Once we have reversal, we could go up. Once we need to bounce the market. Once we go back, our resistance are here. It could go back. We are wind is blowing lower, so we need to go back and bounce. Once I don't see anything here until bounce, and then we go and test the resistance. So let's see the reversal first. Let's see the reversal, and then we could bounce. Once we bounce, we announce we are already live. Okay, we don't want to go first. We let the market maker go first, and we will decide. We will see what market maker wants to do, and we'll go behind them. Okay. Stock futures turn slightly positive after down dump. Look at that. So yeah, you can't trust anything whatever market maker creates, man. Okay, so that's that. Alrighty. Anybody any questions, guys? Any questions about the market? Any stock you want to look into? Let me know. Ten-year Treasury yield, yep, is 3.79 right there. I think they might bring the dollar a little down, because if dollar is too high, guys, against other currencies, so it's hurting a lot of country, man. It's hurting a lot of country. Absolutely. Home Depot, yeah, sure. Let's take a look at Home Depot. Home Depot is so we are at pandemic level. Pre-pandemic level is 240 at 251. So Home Depot is heading that level. So Home Depot right now, you know what Home Depot is doing? Right here. This is the channel is created, Home Depot. Stay in this channel. We got a rejection at the top. Home Depot heading south. So this is your channel. This is your support. Home Depot. Once we break the 275, Home Depot could go down to test 266, and we could go down to 258. So Home Depot channel is south right here, and this is about 2 to 3 week cycle. So lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So you give about 3 weeks and you might test the bottom right here. So maybe around 250 right here. In a month or so, you will see this price. right here will be tested most likely. This is what technically look like. Whenever it happens, we'll see. But this is what the Home Depot looks like. Well, housing market, yeah, XHB X. This is horrible. All the home builders, and they are right now they would be in a big trouble. This one, man. We are going back to the pre-pandemic 49. So the support is right here. We are heading here. That's what it looks like. Once we test the support, maybe market bounce, then compress. But this is very, very vulnerable right now. This is not looking good. Look at the flow, constantly going down. So going to 51.17. Toll Brothers is all the builders. They all going to the pre-pandemic level down. Man, Toll Brothers testing critical. So all these builder, they will have a difficult time, right? No, you know, who gonna buy these 7% mortgages, right? So they would have a little tough time right here. They would have a little tough time on the Toll Brothers. Support is right here. We will test this. Once the support breaks, we could go down. Most likely we could go down. This one is support right here. Man, if this support breaks, we would really go down. The only thing, they are seasonal there. If you look at the EPS is strong, but is undervalued if you look at by EPS. But market always adjust. We could go here long term. We could test this Toll Brothers 34. Tesla, man, I just did whole thing Tesla. We just did like a whole big thing on Tesla. You can rewind the tape when market opened up. 50 minutes. I spent 30 minutes on Tesla. It's because I know a lot of bulls are there, a lot of people who buy calls and all. So I made a video on that. I mean, made a big deep dive in Tesla, looking very bearish. MACD entering into bear territory right here. M pattern. So we're gonna go and test it 237 right there. And then we could go lower. Remember, Tesla is a cash cow for the market maker. They don't want to dump anything. So don't be afraid that if you anything, they just slowly they will take it down. Absolutely, Tesla is overvalued. They will take it down, but slowly. Their financial is not good. Their technical is also not looking good. That's why. FSLR, man. First Solar, right now all the solar company, they are holding really good. And Phase, they are holding really good. Is overvalue. This stock cannot be at this price, but is just holding the price right now, market maker. But it's looking weak. If you look at the MACD, constantly pointing south, and the price is holding up there. Man, this could be a good shot when we break this. You see this? This could be a great shot. Market already started giving up. If you see this is really good shot, man. But it's too early to not good because burning the premium. You know, otherwise MACD, look at this, giving up already. Market stock wants to go down. Look at from here to here, price is going down. From that same point, from here to here, price is going up. You see this? So it's just a lot of shorts. They are covering. Once we break the support, this will roll down big time. Price is market maker controlling this. This is a lot of weakness on this. This is a good shot, but we need to break. We want market maker to go down. When they take this down, then you can enjoy the ride. Otherwise, you cannot take it down. You can just waste your all the money. Right? And people are shorting this, and these people, they taking up and up because people thought, oh, I'm gonna buy these monthly, 2 weekly, or 2-3 month. Yeah, possible. Let's see what happens, man. Yeah, Shopify too, same thing. Shopify and all these, man. Okay. Stream froze on me, man. You just need to refresh it. It's working. People are there working on it. Okay. Any other question? Oxy? Oh, sorry, I didn't look at Oxy. Okay, Oxy. Let's take a look at Oxy. Oxy is, let's see. Man, Warren Buffett is still buying Oxy, right? Oxy has a support this area to watch right here. You see this 56. So Oxy support here, but if the oil goes down, just like all time, then Oxy could go down with it. We are at the critical stage right here, Oxy. Critical stage right here. Oxy is the 56, and Oxy is pointing south. But this is what I see right now. Look at the MACD. MACD trying to point upwards. The moment it try to bounce, little try to create the demand, and the resistance comes back in. Look at this here. The moment tops comes in, it falls apart. Top comes in, falls apart. Top comes in, falls apart, and going lower low on Oxy right here. So this is the channel is created on Oxy. Now we are at the critical stage here, probably, and then Oxy can bounce. Oversold, getting oversold here, and the 200 day is right here around 55. You see that? So this is the critical zone entering into Oxy right now, right here 55, 56, and then it could bounce, excuse me, and can test the 65 probably. But let's see, whatever the oil does, it will see, keep eyes on it, see what it brings. Too early to get excited immediately. I know when everybody is loaded up because the Warren Buffett goes and buys it, people want to jump in Oxy. Yeah, there. Yeah, I think, yeah, possible Oxy could bounce too. Yes, absolutely, Pinch. I agree with you. Okay. Anybody else, any question, any chart you need to take a look at it, just let me know, guys. DKNG right here. DKNG. Oh man, DKNG. Okay, DraftKings, right? Yeah, look at the history of DKNG right there. DKNG creating sloping resistance right here. So this is the resistance we created. So DKNG basically is what exactly doing is right here. Creating channel sideway right here. But what is the earning here? Let me see earning. Man, this company losing money, man, big time. Let me see. $467 million they lost in first quarter. In second quarter they lost little less. That is the good side of it. So if they can come back, that's good. Need to see how much. This is 96 cent negative EPS they are expecting. Wow, man, the company is in big trouble. They are saying they could beat this. Absolutely, they can beat the EPS, but that's not good. 96 cent EPS. So company is in big trouble. Be careful. Once we break this floor right here. You see this? We're gonna go and test this. I think eventually we're gonna break this. We're gonna test this. That's where we're heading. Look at that. This support and this support sloping trend line. We might go and test $13 and MACD entering into bear territory on a daily chart. So that's not good now. So now we could go and test this lower. Though if market bounce, this could also little bounce. You follow? So we could test this if market bounce. If market doesn't bounce and get rejection, then we could go test this $13 on a DKNG. Yeah. Yep, let's see. We'll see on that. Okay, next questions. If anything, let me know. Zim, let's go and look at Zim. Wow, Zim touched down our price target, $22, $22.95. So the shipping company, logistic company guys, they are vulnerable right now. The price is big time falling right now. Zim, all this. So I mean, it's undervalued, but these are all seasonal. And at this particular event, all the inventories are piling up. People are not ordering stuff. So support level is here. Right now I don't see a rebound. We need to wait for it. Look at the MACD is consolidating and the price is going down. Man, $22. If really market sells off, we could go and test the $19 right here. Yeah, once the 360 change happens, recession get over, I mean inflation get over, this could benefit. Until then, just it's going to test lower. Right now lower. Logistics. Oh yeah, Apple, man, Apple. So guys, this is what I think, okay, and about the Apple. Okay, so Apple right now they're targeting Apple Daddy. So Daddy will go down. And why? Because the Daddy holds a lot of a lot of 401ks and a lot of pension fund, that fund, this fund, right? Everywhere for the Apple is participating into it. But I think it's gonna take a toll on market. If you see this, look at the MACD pointing south, and remember I said we're gonna go and test 130. That's where we are heading right now, I think. So eventually because market already shorted out so many stocks, man, but Apple has still room to go. So based on the the numbers, I guess they might miss this number. If they come out below $1 right here, Apple would miss this earning, guys, based on what I see here. That would happen. We're gonna go on my price target, remember 123 right here. And we could go to here. Remember what I said, 96. People don't believe. Right here, we're gonna go and test this. When, I don't know, man, but target 138 by 2022 I had right here. It says 138. Oh no, this is 123. That was the first target right here, which already we did. So this is, now we need to change this to 125. 125 by 20. We're gonna go lower than that maybe. It's Apple, man. Let's see. Yeah, I think Apple gonna go to 2-digit, man. It's not easy, but if really market feel the pressure, it could happen. This everything is going pre-pandemic level. Remember, don't forget that everything is going. So people who bought Apple on pre-pandemic time, they still have a 158% profit. The people who bought it. Okay, so there is nothing to be that Apple going down. People still have profit right here. All right, so there's a gap here to be filled. Right here, there's a gap at $96, and that would be eventually when 2023, or maybe I don't know when this quarter or this couple of quarter how thing goes. Then we could go and test this Apple. So Daddy will go with it because of the EPS. You will watch because their earning is not good. If you ask me, look at their earning is a horrible, guys. Tesla is losing, Apple is losing big time money. Look at that, $25 billion cash in hands, and net income, and they went down to 19 billion. Oh, this is second quarter, sorry, right here, 25. Look at that, from 35 to 25, almost $10 billion loss, $10 billion loss in one quarter. And now they're expecting 19. So they're expecting not the same number. They say, hey, we're gonna go more lower. When they go more lower, what would happen? Man, this is not good. So if you look at this EPS, they're expecting 126. I doubt they could achieve that on Apple. I doubt they could achieve that. So that probably will go down too. Google is 95. Google is undervalued, but the problem with the Google is also they are losing, they are losing international revenue, but they don't have big expenditure like Tesla and other companies. Yeah, Google could miss that too. But Google is undervalued. Yeah, but Google when the tsunami comes, it takes everything. So Google, my price target was 96 2022 and 84 was by 2023. And look like Google wants to go now. Pre-pandemic price was right here at 75. So Google is heading 84, 85 right there. This is where Google heading. Walmart short term. Okay. Oops, what did I type? Type the symbol WMT. Walmart is, look at that. Let me clear the little bit here, see what's going on here. So Walmart is looking horrible. Let me see. Sloping resistance. Walmart has this channel right here. You see this channel created. Walmart has a lot of inventory issue, guys. There's a lot of inventory they have, right? So these earnings came out 177. Eventually we're gonna test the trend line right here. So Walmart is heading to this channel. You see this channel slowly. We are bouncing in and out like this, right here and here in this channel. Eventually trend is bearish. You see this cycle is bearish. Point like this. This is how the Walmart is trading in between. So maybe you could go 130, then we can go to 125. So something like that will trade Walmart. Once we break the upward, we could go higher. If market bounce and breaks through that, we could go break the trees and go higher on 137. If the market goes sell off, we're gonna test the 100-day moving average, which is right there at 129. Once we break that, we could go and test this. We could break the channel. It's a downward channel, bearish. So right now it's a bearish channel on the Walmart. Tomorrow is a new week starting and new month starting. So if you think you're gonna guess work based on that is difficult, but overall demand and supply looks very the demand wise it looks like a bearish. Technically looks like a bearish. Support, if you look at the support, all the high, every time when market sells off, you look at the volume build building up. When the volume builds up, market always find the reversal, but I think market already tried that. See this green candle in the middle? So when you see a green candle comes in the middle and we trying to create a demand, but demand did not sustain. Same thing here. Look at the big green candle right here, demand sustain. Same thing. So market could not create the demand. Now let's see what it brings. So we need to find a more buyers. Market need more buyer. Then we'll see. Yeah. Okay. Coin has a resistance now. 100-day moving average right here. Coin need to $67. So man, heavily shorted coin, right? Once we break the 62, we could go lower. Yeah, we could go lower. Let me clear this little chart. So coin is testing the support line, guys. So coin could go to 52. Once we break this, man, this could be a good easy one. Could go down coin, and the sloping resistance is building on coin. See that the wedge pressure is downward, but that wedge can create and break upward be a resistance, bunch of resistance 100-day and 50-day. So this coin is done now. It's gonna go down. Nvidia is, man, Nvidia is, man, look at that Nvidia, guys. Nvidia is heading to support. My price target 116, super bearish. 116 heading, and Nvidia could go lower also. Nvidia could go lower if market doesn't bounce. If the market bounce, could bounce, but eventually Nvidia could break this and could go to $62. Nvidia 2023. The reason behind is not technicals. I'm talking about the earning per share, the horrible balance sheet. The company is losing right now 25% value net loss due to the China export. They cannot export to China. They'll be losing. And if you look at the balance sheet, look at that. First quarter 1.62 billion profitability. From 3 to 1.6, 50% loss. Then first quarter, second quarter, 60% loss. Look at that. 1.6 to $656 million. That's horrible, guys. I would not even pay $50. So the Nvidia is heading right here, 62. This is also high price. So let's see what this quarter is. Horrible, guys. Nvidia looks super horrible to me. Not looking good. Super bad. That's my analysis. Up to you how you look. Technical is bad. Constant. Look at this trend. Constant going down. Nvidia since when? November, right? November 21st. Constant. Why? Because expensive. Look at that. People don't understand. And this is where it deserves. It deserves to be here, and that's what is going. It's up to the people. Rip Nvidia. Could you please take a look at the BA? Okay, I'll look. QQQ, hold on. Before that, QQQ. Man, you guys are champion. QQQ broke that. Oh boy, support area. Wow, QQQ has a support. Yeah, I mean QQQ has a support. That's right here. This is the support. QQQ 261. That's the next support, 261. Let me see any gap on QQQ. Oh yeah, teeny mini gap. You see this between this and this, few cents gap. Oh, there is another gap here, 223. Slide. Then this one too, 215. Man, all this gap will be filled, huh, guys? Slowly you watch. This, seriously, man, it's gonna go that far to fill those gap. Market, yeah, man. Recession comes, every gap will be filled. No, man, you guys are crazy, man. $60 put. This is 2023, guys. Whatever, I don't know, man. Whatever Nvidia brings, but my analysis thinks is I would not even pay $50, man. That's what it looks to me. It's up to the market. Look, Tesla still $300, right? 260. I don't pay even $100. It's expensive, but it's just like that. Market, what the price you see is not the real one. That's the speculative price. People are willing to pay until they lose demand and supply. Market is all about demand and supply. Then eventually one day it will settle down. That's how things are. It takes years, sometimes takes months. Once all the bulls disappear, you will see reality. It brings to reality. Remember what I've been saying this. People will run out of cash. Tesla will come to the reality. Okay. Theta, your times are deeply appreciated, sir. Thank you. No problem. Anytime. I have subscribed. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Every time, guys. We are always live. Morning 9:30 to 4. Neo. Okay. Andy, what's up, man? Neo. Neo is $15. Back to reality, man. Neo. So Neo basically going here, guys. Okay. Look at the sloping resistance building, right? Neo now looking good. We just broke the main area. So wow, Neo looking now super bearish. So Neo right now you can look into support areas right here. This is the area. Once the Neo goes to $14, we're gonna go and test this. So keep this thing in mind. This is my price target for this. Once we break the support, the next support is right here, 1164. These are the support for the Neo. Sloping resistance building. If this resistance breaks, it could be north, and we could go to 100-day moving average, which will be here. If this is a bull scenario, this is bear scenario. We need to break the resistance to be bullish. Hey Josh, yeah, $12, man. Yeah, possibly everything possible, man. This world is everything possibility. I did have FSLR in few minutes ago, man. FSLR, man, you guys are, look at that. There's a huge gap. There's a cheese out there. It's all, look at that, sloping. The MACD already given up. Price is going higher, holding. All the premiums are, everybody wanted to short, right? But the problem is overvalue. But the market maker is still holding the price up there. When they break this support right here, then baby gonna roll. Until then, it's just burning the premium. So be careful. You cannot go fast. Let the market maker. They might hold this price for another month. Then what? You're gonna burn the premium, right? That's why you need a confirmation. Let the market maker go. I think they will go when the MACD enter into the bad territory. So give about some time. They're gonna fake out and do crazy things. Yeah. Eventually gonna go down FSLR, which is expensive, over expensive, overvalue 50 cents. I would give about, the value should be $50 stock, $50-$60 stock, based on their earnings. Yeah. FNGR, what is FNGR? Guys, Tesla done. I spent about 30 minutes on one analysis, so you can rewind the tape. Will be recorded today. Market opened up and I did it in 15-20 minutes. FNGR is 337 right here. Wow, what happened here? Finger motion. Yeah, pump and dump, man. Something is cooking here. Look at the wick above the body every candle. So this could be a FNGR. What is this guy? Anybody knows what is FNGR? What they're doing? Finger motion. There is something is cooking here. 60 cents. These are all penny stock. And then they pump it and then they dump it. Be careful. That's the game. Tesla right here. Tesla has a support 100 moving average 263. Once we break that, then we can go down to 237. Yep, Boeing, man, look at that Boeing. Oh, horrible, Boeing. Our target is 113. This company losing big time money. Look at that EPS too, negative. This company is done, man. Boeing is done. Not good. Look at that stock. Used to be $500, man. People are right now $100 stock right there. Boeing. And it's horrible balance sheet. What can I tell you, man? This company losing big time. It's not looking good right now. It's horrible looking, guys. Super horrible. Chart, financial, both looking horrible. So forget about this. Okay. SBUX. Starbucks has a support right here. You see that? $82. Man, Starbucks does not look good, guys. $82. Once we break that, we have a support of 81.50. Once we break that, let's to be precise right here. Once we break these Starbucks, we're gonna roll. Starbucks gonna go down short. So if the Starbucks breaks 100-day moving average, that could go on double top right there. You see this? Look at this. What do you see? What do I? Let me show you something. Diversion. Price is going up, right? Same point to same point. Guess what? Same point to same point. Price going. The MACD pointing south. Weakness. We entering better. Man, this looking very horrible. Starbucks not looking good. Thank you, Josh. Absolutely, anytime, man. PRTA Prata. What is it? PRTA. Wow. Proterra. What happened, Proterra? $88 in negative. Something is cooking, man. Proterra. What happened? There's something in going on. Anybody know what is about it? Yeah, it is overbought. It's a good shot, but man, look at the good shot. People are shorting, and this market maker holding it top all the way. They're gonna take it to the up. We can't short like this. We need to identify what exactly happening. And these going up last 3 days. Price has been holding. You see these 3 days. So we need to see what's going on. Any good stock to invest now? No, I can't. Right now market condition is not good. You got to wait for it. Market will give you opportunity. Save your money. You're going to burn the money in this market. Right now got to be careful. Credit Suisse is garbage, man. CS. Look at the $3 now. Credit Suisse. Look at that, man. Yeah, horrible, guys. I would not pay even $1. Forget about it. Negative EPS. Can you check Microsoft? Microsoft is good one, guys, but Microsoft just broke the support. And if they're taking the pre-pandemic level right here, pre-pandemic was 190, right? Right now is what, 232. So it has a lot more room to go down. So if they want to take it down, they could take it down to my target 211 right here. So pressure is down. If Microsoft still, so they are slowly taking down Microsoft also right here. Once the market reversal will be different story. At this point right now market is compressing here. So if we need market reversal. If reversal, Microsoft will bounce. So we need to wait for reversal. Josh, ALT please. ALT, what is this, man? $12 stock, man. Look at that. What this stock is doing, man? This is like dump and pump and dump. This is wow. Look at that. I would not buy this company, man. 42 cents. You know some news are, man. These are negative EPS. Something is cooking underneath. I don't stay in this. Look at this. Look at this choppy pump and dump, pump and dump, pump and dump. You gotta be careful. Buy at the bottom, $4, $3, and then pump, take exit. I would not get into these kind of things, man. Look at this, $11, $12. This is weak right now. Is a weakness. Be careful. So if you ask me, this is the critical support area right here. This is your critical support. Once we break this $11.17, we could go lower. And that's what it looks like once we break this. So be careful, this area. Amazon, man, garbage. Stay away. Amazon, I would not pay even $30. Follow? Guys, I'm not gonna go into too much depth, but I'm just trying to tell you, Amazon is gonna go to eventually these whenever that happens. But these are the price target. Whatever I've been saying has been happening on Amazon. I said when Amazon was 3,500, I said Amazon gonna go to 2,300. We went down to 2,300. Okay, we went down to double digit. I said, and it's look, we already touched down. So eventually it's gonna go here. Even Amazon, horrible balance sheet. The company losing big time. Look, negative EPS. They don't even qualify to be in the S&P 500. This is constant 2 negative EPS. Negative EPS, constant 2. What? How come positive here? Oh, this one right here. This negative and this. And if third one comes out, we're gonna be in trouble. They have to disqualify to be in S&P 500. Yeah, Amazon is going down. Okay. The thing is that they have a foot holding in the Wall Street, right? For Wall Street, is a lot of different funds. They are holding Amazon, so they cannot just let it go and slide, right? That's why. Otherwise, Amazon don't deserve to be here anywhere, even any number of here. None of the number. The balance sheet is so horrible. Yeah, if I tell you something, you're gonna laugh, man. If this recession continue for 2-3 years, this company go bankrupt. I think, Josh, you crazy? They have a huge debt, $160 billion debt, and they only have 50 billion, 60 billion cash in hand. And they are burning 2 to 3 billion every year, every quarter. Every quarter they are burning from their pocket. That's why. So they got to change something. I don't know. They got to bring this to profitable. Company who is surviving right now to be profitable, guys. Imagine they are in S&P 500. They don't even qualify to be here. That's how the condition they have. Amazon did not cover this year. Yeah. Do you trade future? No, man. I don't trade. I focus, but I don't trade. I'm a satisfied person. Thank you. No problem. Alrighty, guys. So let's call it a day. I've got to wake up in the morning, and we will see you tomorrow morning, 9:30. We will be live. 9:30 to 4 o'clock. All right, guys. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's call it a day and enjoy your rest of the day. And see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night.